Today's deck uses Spectacle and Death effects to kill your enemy fast and efficiently. What is going on, friends? My name is Ike, and this is another Magic the Gathering Arena deck spotlight. Have a little different deck for you today. We have a more aggro deck, and if you know me, I don't play a lot of aggro decks, but this one's a lot of fun. This one is using some pretty interesting mechanics, good old-fashioned death-killing effects. So you're gonna find Priest of the Forgotten Gods, Gutterbones, Reassembling Skeleton, things of the like. But there's also a lot of draw mechanics, and that's what I think I like about this deck the most. There are a ton of draw mechanics. So we have Midnight Reaper, and we have good old Rix's Elf. Gotta love him. But if we run out of a lot of things to do, at the end of our day, we have a Theater of Horrors. And this is obviously using some Spectacle, because we have Skewer the Critics and my main man, Spawn of Mayhem. And it's a ton of fun because, one, this deck kills pretty quickly. Two, it's way more fun than playing mono red if you're going to aggro. And three, I don't know, man. I'm a big fan of Judith. I think this is one of the most underrated cards coming out of Ravnica right now. So I'm a huge fan. And besides that, we do have a gruesome, I'm going to mess up this word. Please don't judge me. Menagerie. Say I told you.
Menagerie.
Menagerie. I'm cutting this out. We're going to play some games, and let's go from there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. This hand isn't necessarily the best. I don't actually like it, so I'm going to drop that one. I'm keeping this. There's not much I can do here. And we need some red mana to be able to play anything. So, okay. This is a bad start. Funny thing is, when I'm playing on the social ladder, I tend to get a lot of mono red. And I'm not 100% sure why, to be honest with you. Like, why are you practicing mono red? For fun. That's fine. We'll go ahead and get a Fireblade Artist out. Hit face, and I'm gonna. No, I can't. I forgot I only have one red. Will not sacrifice here. Will not do it. I'm going to go ahead and play Judith. My assumption is this will not get traded in with. But that's okay. Because we'll just go ahead and skewer the goblin, shall we? I'm okay with this. Kill the pyro. I'll go ahead and decline. Give him a ton of card draw, which is very unfortunate. Nope. We don't want to kill anything yet. We're just going to go ahead and play Spawn at cost. It doesn't matter. I wouldn't have been able to play anything anyway. But we do now have a blocker for this little 1/1 goblin. This will put me under 10, which will make Spawn of Mayhem a 5/5 at the beginning of the turn, because Spawn of Mayhem does 1 damage to each. I will block this guy so he can't be able to trigger. I do not want to sacrifice anything. Okay. We're just going to play both of these as... I'm just going to attack with this. I have lethal technically next turn, so I'm not worried about that. I just need block and not die. What we'll do next turn at the end of my beginning of my upkeep, I'll go ahead and just sacrifice one of these priests, and we're good. We are good to go. I can do that, or I can just take the priest and sacrifice the Fireblade and the other priest. Do 2 damage to their face and kill. It's all the same. It depends on what they do here. Okay. They have another burn. There's not much we can do. Obviously going to decline. Can't kill myself. There we go. GG. Alright, that's a good first game. And hey, we beat our mono red equivalency. I'll actually start with this purely because I get an early card draw. Depending on what they have, I'll probably get rid of either Midnight Reaper or Chupacabra. It's a guild gate, so I'm gonna get rid of the Reaper. Oh look, we got another one anyway. Really don't want to miss a land drop here. Oh, good. We did not miss a land drop. We'll go ahead and attack for 3 here. Okay, cool. I did not think they'd trade that, but I'm okay with that. I'm actually going to attack first, because I'll be able to play a Spawn of Mayhem if they let me hit. Okay. Big turn of events here. A 3-mana 5/4 that does 1 damage a turn on up the upkeep. And it basically places me into spectacle range each turn. And he's flying with trample. This card is freaking awesome. I think I'm just gonna play the second. I don't see why not. Again, this has trample, so blocking with the healer talk really only mitigates 1 damage. Now that's a bummer. The good news is I have lethal. If I draw a land, and I did not draw a land, I can't play the spectacle for Rix. Can't play my Chupacabra to win the game. I think I'm gonna play Priest of the Forgotten Gods for the win next turn. Oh wait, I have lethal. What am I talking about? These have trample. Oh, wait. He healed for 1, so I don't technically have lethal. Alright. He does have blockers, but I win anyway because I'm going to Precept for the Forgotten Gods. And also, these two do 1/1 damage each turn, so there's a lot that they had to deal with there. That's this deck in full blast. That's pretty awesome. This is really good in-game hand. This is a really bad beginning game hand. That's better. I'm gonna drop the priest. There we go. Oh, okay, okay. I'll just drop the Midnight Reaper next turn. No, I do not want to do that. Okay. Sure. So this is a controlled deck, so I'm very interested to see how this goes against control. Alright, I'm just gonna go play another Reaper. If you're playing blue-green and you have a Wilderness Reclamation, my guess that he has some Hydrocrasises to draw. Okay, that's fine. And he's gonna do this. This will draw me 2 cards, I guess, or 1 card, because the Midnight Reaper goes first. It's a very interesting set of card draw. I do have a. I have our good old sorcery here. What do I do here? I don't have a 1 yet, but is a 2 and a 3 good enough at this moment? I'm just gonna play the Spawn. I think this puts a ton of pressure on them anyway by itself. Oh my goodness. I guess I'm just gonna hit face, right? We'll see what they do here. I'm actually just gonna let this play as is. This could be a massive mistake, but I think that I'm just going to force them to deal with the Spawn, because the Spawn puts them at a 2-turn limit now. And I'll also Fireblade Artist next turn. Let me go ahead and Artist first, and I'll Judith this next turn as well. Okay, I was wondering if they were gonna have a if they were gonna have some type of counter sometime soon, you know? Okay. They're looking for probably an explosion of some sort, or what kind of removal would they use? Massive removal. There's explosion. So they'll kill the Spawn of Mayhem this turn. What I'll do is Gruesome Menagerie and bring in this other Fireblade Artist. Wait a minute. What did you do? Did you miss something? They should not have let it go to my yeah, they shouldn't have let that happen. Right? Okay, I guess it's fine. Oh, hello. I'll just go ahead and play Gruesome Menagerie anyway. This is going to allow me to play Judith, and so if they get removed, oh, and I forget, Judith bumps that up. So hello. That's awesome. I didn't even know I win.